Disking is one tool that Iowa landowners can use to fulfill their mid-contract management, or MCM, on property enrolled in the Conservation Reserve Program, or CRP. Mid-contract management will be conducted on certain Conservation Reserve Program general sign-up practices. The purpose of MCM is to manage established plant communities in order to maintain an early successional stage. Management will increase plant community species and structural diversity, provide wildlife habitat for those species that use early successional stage vegetative habitat, provide habitat for declining species, remove duff and control woody vegetation. Once established, grassland fields need to be managed so that grasses do not crowd out the forbs and/or the legumes over time. In the absence of disturbance, the composition of grassland communities will change over several years through normal plant succession. The vegetative structure changes as annual forbs and legumes are replaced by perennial forbs, grasses, and eventually woody plants. Changes also occur structurally as bare ground declines, litter accumulates, and vegetation density increases. These changes lead to a decline in wildlife benefits. The purpose of mid-contract management activities is to enhance the wildlife habitat value of the enrolled acres by increasing the amount of bare soil under the grass canopy and by encouraging a diverse forb-legume community. Forbs, any broadleaf plant, and legumes in grasslands are beneficial to birds, insects such as butterflies and other wildlife. Strip disking is an effective management tool that can be utilized where vegetation has become too thick to benefit the target species. Disking is especially helpful for maintaining brood-rearing habitat for bobwhite quail, wild turkey, ring-necked pheasant, and other early successional grassland wildlife species. The insects associated with annual weed communities provide critical nutrients, including protein and essential amino acids for growing nestlings and chicks. Reduced plant residue, along with bare ground, are also critical for young chick mobility in grassland areas. The structural diversity that results from disking also improves habitat for a variety of grassland songbirds, including dickcissels, bobolinks, and savanna sparrows. Many of these species have experienced population declines over the last several decades. Disking enhances habitat quality because it inhibits woody growth, promotes favored seed-producing plants, reduces plant residue, increases bare ground, and increases insect abundance. Disking is one of the most effective and cost-efficient practices. Shallow disking, 2 to 4 inches deep, of existing stands 3 years and older increases the amount of open ground and encourages a diverse plant community of annual and perennial plants. A few disking guidelines include disc up to 1/3 of the field at a time. Disking for MCM may be done from August 2nd through September 30th, or from October 1st through May 14th, as long as the ground is not frozen. Rotate the disked areas in strips or blocks no more than 75 feet wide across the field, following the CRP conservation plan. An area twice the width of the disked area should be left between the strips or blocks. Repeat the process in successive years until the entire field has been disked. Site conditions or equipment utilized may require more than one pass to achieve desired habitat conditions. The disked area should provide no more than 50% bare ground, leaving at least 50% ground cover of residue to prevent soil erosion. NRCS officials are available to help you determine if disking is the right solution for your CRP fields. To find a local representative, visit www.ia.nrcs.usda.gov or call your local NRCS office.